It's one thing to deal with the stupidity that I knew was going to come if the Bears won that stupid game Sunday against the Texans. Thanks a lot, Houston. You couldn't help but dude out on this one, huh? Here come the Bears fans. Here come freaking Bears Twitter, Bears media talking about the playoffs. Playoffs? Playoffs? Are you kidding me? 7th seed? That's what you aspire to be? You want to talk about the mediocrity of the McCaskey way? I guess it's true what they say. Stupidity never dies. It just multiplies. And that's bad enough. Having to sit here and listen to this talk about the Bears and the playoffs when they should be thinking about tanking, cleaning house, and starting over because they didn't get it right. They tried. They failed. Too bad. So sad. Quicker you come to that realization, the better off everybody involved is going to be. But of course, because, admittedly, Bears fans have dealt with so many crappy, mediocre, dumb teams over the years, like even sniffing the playoffs is considered a high bar of success. So as much grief as I give many of you Bears fans and Bears media and Bears Twitter world, like, I understand it. I've been there with you for a long, long time. I know the feeling. And it can be hard. Because you want to believe in that old BS about, hey, you get into the playoffs, truly anything can happen, but not with this organization. Not with this team. Put that crap to bed. No way. Just no way. Because then it starts to open up the doors of these unrealistic fantasy worlds of the Bears could slide in as a 7 seed, and then they could beat the 2 seed, and then they could beat who's ever next, and all of a sudden they're in the Super Bowl. And hell, once you get to the Super Bowl, any number of wonderful, wild, wacky, crazy things can happen. No! Just no! And you can see how this is going to set up. If the Bears somehow, someway stumble into a victory Sunday against Minnesota, and then maybe they go on to get past Minshew Magic, and they're sitting there at 8-7. It's Green Bay. It's Week 17. Green Bay could be playing for the 1 seed in the NFC playoffs, which gives them a first-round bye, so it's even more important than it has maybe even been in years past. The Bears will sit there and lose that damn game because Aaron Rodgers is their daddy once and forever. They'll be 8-8, out of the damn playoffs, and all they're doing is screwing up draft position and leaving any type of window of opportunity or chance for Nagy and Pace and Ted Phillips to be retained. Like, who wants that? That's the ultimate nightmare doomsday scenario. Can't you see this coming? And who's to even say they beat Minnesota on Sunday, or even the Jags in Week 16? God only knows with what you've seen out of this team this year. So that Texans win was so bad on so many different levels, but as bad as what it represented, just in terms of the team in general. Now all of a sudden, what was being billed as this matchup of Deshaun Watson getting his revenge game against Ryan Pace and the Chicago Bears, and I was certainly a part of that. He, of course, goes into the game with absolutely no weapons in his arsenal whatsoever. And Trubisky gets to go out there and feast on a crappy-ass Romeo Crennel-coached Houston Texans defense and still only nibbles around a little bit and doesn't get close to real greatness. And now all these Bears fans are talking about not only just playoff stupidity, but all of a sudden, this Trubisky kid might be starting to figure it out. I think we ought to give Mitch another chance next year. Let's franchise tag him, or let's sign him to a Bortles type of contract. You don't have to pay him the max. Like, maybe we could just settle the bar at the level of Dookie when it comes to the quarterback position, because what the hell's been the difference the past couple of decades to now? Really? You guys just can't quit Mitch, can you? Seriously. It's like the ultimate abusive relationship. This guy has shown you time after time after time after time that he's not that dude, that he ain't it. And yet every single time, like a bitch drawn to a big paycheck, here you come crawling back, open hands, saying, please, Daddy Mitch, give me some more. I knew you were really worth it all along. He ain't worth it. He's not it. He is a bust. Let me spell that for you. Bust. Trubisky, bust. Do you get that? Do you comprehend this? This was a kid that they traded up from 3 to 2 for in 2017 in that draft. They passed down Mahomes and Watson. So be it. Stupidity strikes. It happens. What do you do afterwards? That's what matters. You got to learn from your mistakes. So the Bears didn't pick up Trubisky's fifth-year option. A kid that they traded up to take number 2 overall. They didn't even pick up his fifth-year option, folks. The Bears are telling you they think he's a bust. And they were of ye so little faith in Mitchell Trubisky going into this season that they thought that Nick Foles was going to be a freaking upgrade. Nick Foles. Nick Foles. Are you hearing me? Nick Foles. They thought Nick Fails, F-A-I-L-S, also spelled Foles, F-O-L-E-S, was an upgrade over him. Are you kidding me? That tells you everything you need to know. But you sit there a couple of weeks after watching him lay an absolute freaking egg on primetime TV on Sunday night against the Packers. He throws a couple of touchdowns against the freaking Lions, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. You know, these guys should have won if it wasn't for Mitch. Oh my God. Like, he might have figured it out. The time on the bench by the halftime. It's the old saying, you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a fucking pig. You shine up a turd all you want. It's still a turd. Trubisky is still a turd. Nice guy. That's great. Don't give a crap. Can't play. Like, you're seriously allowing yourself to get delusional over a performance against one of the absolute worst defenses in the National Football League. You know, the Texans were 4-8 heading into that game Sunday because they suck. And any chance they had to win had long since escaped once basically everybody worth a damn that Watson could throw to in the passing game was gone. So all of a sudden now you're sitting there and convincing yourself that this kid might figure it out and this team's got some type of magical, mystical Monsters of the Midway running in it. That ain't happening. Sitting there posting crap on Twitter talking about how Mitchell Trubisky's career win-loss percentage is better than Deshaun Watson's. Huh. Okay. That just shows you how flawed and stupid wins and losses can be as a measure of a quarterback. Right? Nobody with a logical thinking mind thinks that Mitchell Trubisky is even in the conversation or the ballpark of Deshaun Watson. The Houston Texans gave him a big, massive extension. The Chicago Bears did not pick up the fifth-year option. And once he went to the bench, you heard absolutely no rumors of anybody trying to trade for him, thinking that he had the stuff. He doesn't have the stuff, and everybody damn good and well knows it. Like, how hard is this to understand? I realize you have seen so much crappy quarterback play over the years. I understand that. The Rick Myers of the world, the Chris Chandlers, the Cordell Stewarts, the Henry Burrises, the Moses Morenos, the Steve Stenstroms, the Shane Matthews. Like, I go on and on and on with the bums, the Quinns, the Krenzels, the Grossmans. Did I mention McSuckass, Cade? I'll do it again if I didn't before, or did before, it doesn't matter. Like, this should make you perfectly qualified to understand what driveling Dookie looks like at the quarterback position. You've seen it for literally decades, generations, one would argue. There are many fan bases that are more qualified and properly equipped to evaluate what crappy quarterback play looks like. And I got news for you. Trubisky's just like all the other failures. Just like you idiots for 8 years trying to pretend like Jay Cutler was something he wasn't. Jay Cutler was an average starting quarterback. Just because he was your quarterback and your dumb organization pays him a crap ton of money doesn't make him a franchise guy, period. Period. That's stupid. And then you got people posting crap about, Mitchell Trubisky's career passer rating is higher than Jim McMahon's. Yeah, except when you realize that when Jim McMahon did it in his time in the mid-'80s, he was above league average. When Mitchell Trubisky does it in a much different league, a much more pass-friendly league, his passer rating is below the league average. And let's not even get into QBR and so many other metrics and analytics that would suggest that Trubisky stinks. He's a career backup. The Bears whiffed and missed. You hoping something into existence doesn't make it true. It doesn't make it so. Why is this so hard for some of you guys to get that through your skulls? This is not some big miracle turnaround story for him. He stinks. And even when you look at the last couple opponents, you're going to sit there and look at his numbers against the Packers. Yeah, but they stunk when the game mattered. And he only put up garbage time numbers because that's what he is, trash can Trubisky. Puts up a bunch of numbers in garbage time. You want to talk about the Detroit game? How about the fumble at the end? Like, you have to have the awareness to know to protect the damn football. He didn't have a ton of mistakes, but the one he did really cost the team. And again, for God's sakes, we're talking about a crappy-ass Lions team who had already fired their head coach and general manager during the season. And now they come back around this time and they beat the Houston Texans, who again, technically in the same person, Bob, fired their head coach and general manager after an 0-4 start. Like, you're really going to get excited about Trubisky putting up pedestrian numbers against garbage-ass defenses and garbage-ass teams. You're talking so much about how great he was against Houston, he didn't even throw for 300 yards. So he got like mid-40s in terms of the number of career starts, something like that. Of course, the asshole can never actually stay healthy enough to start all 16 games in the season. You know, the availability. Why the fuck would you want that out of your starting quarterback? Especially if you took him number 2 overall. But yeah, he's going to figure it out. Oh. It's a miracle when he throws for 300 yards and it doesn't totally and completely come in garbage time. Like, even when he's facing crappy defenses, he can't get there. And if he had any type of level of talent or skills whatsoever as a starting quarterback, he would. He absolutely would. Like, just to think about it, imagine if the Bears actually had a real quarterback with some of the weapons they have in the passing game in this offense. It wouldn't be Mahomes level or maybe even Watson level, but it would at least be competent and somewhat exciting. Guys, look. You got to let this fantasy and this dream go. It's been almost 4 years now. You've allowed yourselves to be abused long enough. It's time to break the cycle of abuse. It doesn't make you a bad fan. It doesn't make you a lesser fan. It doesn't make you a bad, evil, or mean person for acknowledging that Mitchell Trubisky just isn't good enough. And it's time to move on. Stop sitting there and wishing and hoping for him to be something that he's never going to be because he's already shown you he can't. Just like he can't read a defense still to this day to save his damn life. And stop pretending, hoping, and wishing that this team could sneak into the back door of the playoffs and then go on a run because, again, that ain't happening either. Knock, knock. Wake up, Bears fans. Trubisky stinks. It's still true. Doesn't matter 1 or 2 games with mediocre numbers or a little bit better than average numbers against crappy defenses. Doesn't change the fact that he is booty cheeks, period.